Hey there guys, we are back with some more Let's Try. This time we're playing a game called Castle of Alchemists. So this game is a tower defense RPG-like game, an action tower defense as I like to call it. Kind of in the same vein as Orcs Must Die, but imagine it's like on a top-down perspective and your character is like the alchemist medieval version of a space marine. Look at this buff guy over here. So you're really strong, but the enemies are numerous. The enemies are really how do I say this? Really fast, and they are just really strong. So imagine you're like a space marine tower defense in a like steampunk aesthetic. So I played this game before, way back, and I've been wanting to try this game out again, just in case some of you guys weren't there once this was uploaded, and that was really a long time ago. And I was a bit different when it comes to playing the game. So yeah, might as well go back to it, try it out again. And let's see if this game is actually still way fun, because I remember I had a lot of fun when I played this game. By the way, my save slot was gone in the last time because I switched PCs and it was locally saved. So it is like a fresh start. So you and me can actually enjoy the game for the first, as if it was the first time. I remember it's like a top-down tower defense games, a top-down action tower defense, and there are some insane pixel art and insane graphics for this game. Anyway, I was yapping all throughout this lore, but at least you can read it while it is happening. There are only dozen of us left under my command with a special mission. Let's see what is going to happen. Yeah, look at this. Locate and retrieve most valuable Bellator of the Alchemy. Look at this guy. This is literally a space marine. So if you're not familiar with the Warhammer 40k space marine, a super soldier, really buff dude. His mutation cycle is not yet complete. However, we have no choice but to awaken him, for he is the only hope for our waking castle. And look at our guy. He's buff. We're buff. Yeah, I believe that's the main aesthetic for this game. And look at, we have a helmet, and we have a gun, and also we have some traps. So if you're familiar with Orcs Must Die, it's kind of like that, wherein you try to set up traps and hopefully the enemies don't get in the way. Okay, so WASD to move. Okay, I need to increase the sound effects sound here. Okay. And I believe, yeah, we could traverse all these things if we want to. And yeah, look at that. What else do we have over here? So what is this? So is this like our alchemy stuff? Oh yeah, by the way, the pixel art for this game is insane. Like, look at this one. Like, I know in pixel art you have like 4 poses in order for a top-down perspective, but yeah, everything just looks so good, especially for this game. But yeah, this is just teaching us the tutorial aspect, that you could go through some of the areas and not. Like for example, this, I could climb back up, I could shoot, and look at that, it's a shotgun. Also, right click is reload, but there's auto reload, I believe. Yeah, I think there's auto reload. So yeah, look at this. We're just trying to defeat enemies. And look at the blood splat. I'm just gushing about this game, the pixel art. Like, they didn't need to do all the effects for the different types of blood splatters, but here we are. Melee weapons have unique effects which can be activated by using charges. Different weapon types have different charge mechanics. Currently equipped blast hammer deals explosive damage and a cone with limited charge per wave, uses to break the ice barrier. Okay, so we use tab to change to our weapon. So how do I use it again? Oh, we charge on and we... Okay. Okay, I see. So yeah, okay, I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that ability. Okay, let's use tab. Oh, we can traverse through smaller gaps if there's an arrow. Okay. So that's nice. So yeah, enemies are numerous. Like, it is kind of like a bullet... a horde defense. Oh yeah, I think that's the best way to handle it. It's like a horde defense. But yeah, these guys are invading us. Let's see what else we have here. Say it just... Oh my gosh. We got it. Kushumas are limited resource per wave that have different effects. Currently is a healing syringe, 40% of our life. Okay. Press E. So this, I guess this is our E ability. So it's like our Estus flask. So yeah, we have an invader here. And I believe we can just go melee and go ham on them if we really want to. Yoink. Oh, we have our stamina bar here. Okay. What do we have here? Shoulder cannons are ultimate abilities with long cooldowns. Currently, is a blast cannon. Deals massive in a line. Use it to break the ice barrier. Okay. Oh, that is satisfying. I didn't remember it was that satisfying. Is this like a vat of acid? Pam, pam, pam. I don't remember the tutorial being this nice. Okay, so you have a grenade there. And I believe the 2 is a trap. Come here, come here. Come here. Bait, bait, bait. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, yeah. I remember this one. I remember that trap. Having a lot of those. W to go up. Another one. Another one. And I believe that's the end of the tutorial. Commander, we need to defend this position. Secure the retreat to the base. No more 50 enemies should pass this fort. So those are lives. These are available resources. Resource replenish wave depending on each wave. These are different defensive structures that you can build. You can enter cell mode by holding left shift key. Okay. You can construct powerful towers, elevate position like this. Okay. Check the type of events that will come in the info panel here in the route. Click here you want to ready to start the wave. Okay. Good luck, Commander. Okay. So I believe we can build like a spike trap. So yeah, this is like the Orcs Must Die elements of this game. We could buy some spike traps over here so that once they pass through, they would easily die. So we can build a ballista tower like that. So we have like a way to defend ourselves. And then we could make it harder for them to actually go through. So for example, we could do it like yoink, yoink. How much are these? 35. So we can do it like this. So they need to pass through and around if they want to. So yeah, look at that. So now they need to go around and pass through everything. In addition, we could place some spike traps over here. Since they're going to be funneled in this area anyway, might as well put some spike traps, right? So yeah, look at it. Get spiked. And later on, we could build some more stuff that makes it more fun and more interesting. We can build on stairs, by the way. And I believe there are ways to make it slower for them to traverse through it. So you could probably make them snake around like so. So yeah, let's start to build that. Oh yeah, we can sell this. I believe it's 100%. It's 100% percent rate. I mean sell rate if we played. So once we start, we put on our helmet. We can decide to defend our wave and everything. But yeah, let these guys do their thing as well. So yeah, we could do this. So yeah, enemies come in waves, and as you can see, if they stand there, they would be spiked. So yeah, we can just do this if we want to. I believe we have some bonuses if we kill enemies outright. So for example, if you can do melee mode, it's way easier for us to deal with them, make it faster as well. And I believe later we could have upgrades and everything. We can upgrades with weapons, more weapons and everything. And we level up as well. So it has the RPG mechanics as well. Flawless victory, easy. We didn't die. Yeah, those are the skulls that we get. And I believe that's the end of the tutorial, and we can get to the upgrade aspect. So this is our base basically. We can have what do you call this? Workshop is now operational. War room. So war room is the next step. But the workshop over here, oh, look at this one. So now we could get some more traps. And now, I believe we are added this trap. Yes, choose which trap to add. I know there's a variant as well. I'll go with yes. Okay, I remember this. I remember this one. You can choose the next level. Basically, we could try to defeat some enemies here. Okay, nice. Thank you. So this is our next level. Enemies are these. I believe these are the rewards. And let's see what else we can get here. So for the traps, we have the spike trap, damage per second, and the cooldown, and everything's much more expensive. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's go to the war room. I just love this game's art, man. Like, look at them. Like, everything's pixel art. Everything's so stylistic. I could increase the difficulty. Okay. challenges a mile away. Win without using traps. Also, there are actually some stuff. Okay, let's just go with the basic stuff for now. And let's deploy. Let's see what we can get. Okay, so the layout is ice. So it's pretty straightforward, right? We can just place like we can just place you over here. And then so that covers that one. We could cover another one here. We could cover another one here. We could cover another one here. And I believe that's the best way to handle it. So yeah, next wave. The area is pretty small. So I believe we can just go melee mode. And look at this. Like, look at this effect. Let's place some traps here. So yeah, they are quite numerous. But we are much better. You can just hold this off. Like, the early games is pretty much, like, straightforward. The only, like, you can just smack through with your own weapons and everything. You could technically hold them off if you manage your stamina well. Like, as you can see, I'm managing to hold these guys off with only like a few traps. However, with higher difficulties and later levels, this would be really hard. I remember getting stuck in some of the levels because I'm the type of tower defense game player which wants to go flawless mode. Like, once an enemy goes through, I would immediately give up. So if I die, I will restart. If I let some enemies pass through, I restart, etc, etc. Oh yeah, by the way, don't forget to use your abilities in this game. Look at that. Easy. Flawless. So that's wave 1 of 2. So in theory, I can just go for more of these guys. Like, make it as easy as I can. Plonk. Plonk. So yeah, that's the only thing we could afford. And let's just start the next wave immediately. We could go for like a shotgun mode here. Look at that. Look at this. They're getting destroyed by the bullets. So yeah, you could see like the reference here. Like a strong dude fighting off waves of enemies. The traps that are similar to the usual tower defense action traps that you can get. And we still haven't used our abilities there. And I love how they managed to utilize like the action tower defense of Orcs Must Die, and as well as there was this one famous genre as well. I forgot. It's similar to Orcs Must Die. I think it was it had the crossover with Terraria. It was like a similar way as well. It's magic system. I forgot. But I played that as well. I can't believe they translated that into a top-down perspective so well. Especially with the ceiling traps, wall traps later, floor traps and everything. Bam, bam, bam. So we could just do bonk. And they recharge every wave, but that was easy. Look at this. Bonk. And you could see like, oh yeah, I'm covering the wave. You can see how many enemies are there in the wave. As you can see in the like lower right hand portion of my map. I mean of my HUD here. And just like that, second wave has been defeated. And we've gotten some flawless victory. And we've also unlocked Blast Hammer. We can now craft these, I believe, and they have rarities as well. Apprentice Gilbert has been rescued. You can now craft items. So we could craft better weapons to make it easier for us. So I remember crafting... how do I say this? I'm just going to skip the tutorial. Never mind, you know what? I'm just going to leave this so at least you could read. So yeah, as you can see, we could mutate and craft some stuff. So here, you could see like the materials that we get to use and the chances of the tiers. So for example, we have 40% chance to be a better tier. We also have 34% chance to become better. And this is our armory. This is where we equip some stuff. So yeah, thank you. And there's also a limit to the weight. Okay, that's pretty nice. Dismantle unwanted items and recover half. So yeah, new blast hammer. Thank you. So for example, oh, okay. Furnace hammer, electric hammer, blast hammer. Oh, this is interesting. So the damage is when activated with an extra electrical damage. Okay. So I believe we can just go with the blast hammer because that has the highest melee. And yeah, as you can see, we could choose to not pick, and you can see that it changes like the effects as well. So it's nice to have all of them to have like a better chance of crafting. So let's craft and look at the effect. Oh, it's a tier 3. Okay, so it has stamina reduction, a stamina reduction by 10, increased core damage, increased core restore on kill 5%. Okay, let's use that. And now in the armory, we could equip it like so, and we have a much better one. In the mutation, we could buff our, I believe, some of these things. We haven't leveled up, I believe. Oh no, we have, how much do we have? We have 100. Tough skin, dodge chance, kill 3 enemies, gain HP per second. We could go for total stamina. I believe that's how much we could. And then turret training, vial training, clockwork training, booby training, booby trap training, range weapon training, mechanical training, melee weapon. That would be so good. Okay. So yeah, you can see our stamina and stuff over there. So this is where we buy our stuff when we level up. Let's also let's see if we can craft we've unlocked, I believe. Which one did we unlock? Oh, we unlocked this one, the sprinkler. Applies oil to enemies and leaves an oil puddle. So this could like affect with the fire stuff. So if we have the fire effects, we could like combo with them. So yeah, combo is also really good, especially when you especially with tougher enemies. We could craft what the heck? We could craft like a better blunderbuss. Increase magazines at the cost of power. Dragon blunderbuss, extra fire. I believe a revolving blunderbuss would be cool. Okay, let's scrap this. It's another tier 3. Health burst, increase crit chance, weight reduction by 10%. Okay. Let's do this. And yeah, let's just keep that. Anyway, let's jump right into the second level. Let's utilize our new armaments. No, war room. Let's go to the war room. Let's go to the second level. We have fire enemy, saw trap, explosive flask. We can craft that now. And the map's pretty straightforward. There are 2 paths. We could block off one path. What did I click? Oh, I didn't click the thing. I clicked on the armory stuff. My bad. Second level, deploy to level. And now we're playing the second level of Castle of Alchemists. Okay, so what do we have? So enemies, we could just go through here. We could like shoot from this angle. We could build like a tower here, a ballista tower. Would be way useful. And then for now, I think I could they're really fast, so I believe I could just slow them down here-ish. And then have you start everything. Then I want to be able to make them loop around like here inside. That would be useful. Let's try that out if we can make them loop around. So the goal is to make the path like here and then build it way around later. So they need to pass through here and probably through our tower. And that could be useful in making it easier for us to defeat them. Okay, so now it has 3 weapons, so we can reload. Okay, okay, that's cool. Having 3 bullets is insane. And plus, I love how the different weapons also correspond to like better... I mean, like different weapons have different visuals. They didn't just recycle the assets. So as you can see, like... Oh my gosh, am I burning? Why am I burning? What the? So for example, this thing has how do I say this? This thing has 3 revolvers rather than a single one. Also, I'm on freaking fire again. Screw you. Are you kidding me? Could you stop? Okay. Nice. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Easy, right? So yeah. Most of the time, you could like handle this on your own, as I said. But these traps and everything help thin out like the enemy. Plus your items also help them thin out. So once you utilize your items, you are pretty much like one-tapping them. Could you stop throwing your fire at me, brother? Oh, that's a lot of dudes. Excuse me. Nice. Is that the final wave? Yes, it is. Now we go back. And let's see if we can actually build it. Excuse me. Where's my combo? We didn't do any combo. That's insane. Let's build this one. Let's see if we can build it like this. So yeah, I believe let's see the pathway here. Let's see the pathway. Okay, they're traveling. Let's follow this guy. They're traveling around. Bam, bam, bam. And then okay, they are going to destroy that. Never mind. How if I do it like this? Are you going to travel around now? Okay. Okay, you know what? That actually makes it... I'm not sure if that's much better. But you know what? It's fine. Let's place like a oil trap here. Oil trap here. Oh my gosh. A combo with the fire effect of this thing would go insane. You know what? I'm just going to sell this. I'm not even sure they're going to reach that area anyway. Might as well utilize it for offensive traps. Offensive... I mean, like, you know, bad offensive, but, you know, like, you know, dealing damage offensive. I didn't mean it like that. And then let's just slow these guys down, shall we? And next wave, this is wave 1 out of 2. So each wave is pretty short. I didn't remember it being this short. But yeah. Pam pam. So the difference between melee and, you know, range is that melee doesn't really cost what do you call this? Melee doesn't really cost stamina. I mean, no, range doesn't cost stamina, but melee does. So, you know, if you want to kill them with range, it's pretty much fine. You could go for melee, but melee is much more powerful damage-wise. But you are in the risk of enemy damage as well. And then if you lose stamina, you can't dodge. But overall, it's a trade-off. Range doesn't really have... It doesn't drain stamina. But... depends on the range weapon, by the way. But... there's also a reload time, so you need to take note of that. So yeah, it's just a trade-off. Also, I'm freaking getting destroyed here. Hold on. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, we're saved. Let's place one here just in case they get through. Clear you. Oh my gosh, this is way crazy. Oh my gosh, I'm dead. Heal up. Don't forget to... I hate these fire slingers, man. Could you like calm down? Also, they're really fast. Good thing we had the oil slick. I'm not sure if it actually slows them, because I don't think oil slows them. It just makes them more slippery. But I guess they also synergize with fire stuff. So if there is some fire stuff there, that could be useful as well. Also, I believe this is the last wave. Boom. And just like that, we have cleared the second level. Also, what's this one? Level loot. Okay. So there is like loot when you farm some stuff. Okay, let's see. Saw trap, that is so useful. And explosive one. So what else? Are we done with the tutorial? So yeah, I think I'm gonna end that video right there. Let you have a taste of Castle of Alchemist. So if you're into this game, be sure to check it out. Oh yeah, by the way, you could create this now, so you can have better explosive ones. Another tier 3, we take those. And I believe crit dash, yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, we could have 2 of these guys, by the way. Pam pam. So let's place you there. There's also a weight limit. But physical damage of weapons or each kill, blah blah blah. You know what, let's go for a range. Let's go for a Ratata build. I wish I could remove that. But yeah, anyway, I think I'm gonna end that video right there. Hopefully you enjoyed this one because I did. If you want me to play more, be sure to leave down a like and subscribe. Also say in the comment section below. Be sure to check out Castle of Alchemist. It's a pretty cool game. And it's actually pretty fun. It's kind of hard in the later levels, but it does get satisfying as you go along. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave down a like, subscribe if more. I upload new videos every day. Be sure to check them out as well. And as per usual, leave down a comment, helps the algorithm. Guys, see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Bye bye.